Good morning. Good morning. Okay, that's much better because I was a bit worried. I see such a large crowd, but it's a bit subdued this morning. Maybe, did you have breakfast before you come here? Okay, only one person answered yes. Probably that's why, right? So, a very warm welcome to the 2023 CFA Society Malaysia Career Day. It's our annual event, one of our flagship events. And I believe you've seen this line many times today already, as well as also in the lead up to this exceptional event. But what actually does it mean, build an exceptional you? Right? What do you mean by building an exceptional you? Is it make sure you have your filter on when you take pictures with your phone? Always making sure on your social media profile you're posting about places you went, the awesome dish that you just had? Or is it about always making sure that you look good on social media? Right. Okay, I don't need to tell you that only one version of that is the real me. Right? The rest, you know what AI can do these days, right? It's quite amazing what AI and machine learning can do. I'm sure all of you have some version of this kind of apps in your phone. But, by the way, you do learn about AI and machine learning in CFA's syllabus. Not to make yourself look younger, mind you, all right? It's finance related. So, what then is real exceptional people? Anyone know who this is in those cool-looking sunglasses? I guess there's no cycling. Sorry? Oh yes, that's the correct nickname, Azizo Hasni Awang, right? The only Malaysian cyclist who has won Olympic gold, not gold, I think he won a silver medal, but still Olympic medal, right? Now, unless you are cycling fans, you might not know that in 2011, he had an accident during a competition, during a race. He fell, and look what happened. He got this wood splinter in his calf, right? That must have been painful. Well, guess what? He didn't realize it at that time. The coach helped pick him up, and he finished the race. Not on the bike, he just has to push the bike across the finish line. Of course, he didn't win, but he finished the race. Why am I showing examples like this? In your journey in life, in your career, there will be setbacks. Hopefully not as painful as that. Right? Another one. Who's this? Okay, maybe a bit younger crowd. Anyone recognize this? Squash? Yeah, it's squash, right? At least you should recognize the sport at hand. Nik David, right? Malaysia would have won multiple gold medals if only this event was in the Olympics, right? So she was a world champion multiple times, I think record-breaking number of times. And she was at the top level for many, many years, right? Hoping one day, getting ready in case it was ever featured in the Olympics. So, what has all these exceptional sports people got to do with the event today? I thought this is a professional body. CFA Society Malaysia is a professional body. This is a finance and investment industry related event. So, I believe that most of you here, this is a starting line for a potentially long and rewarding career, right, in the investment industry. Right? So, what are the things that you're going to do? What are the things that you're going to prepare for that? That's what you're here for. By the way, does this person look familiar to you? What's the surname? Okay, no breakfast, right? What's the surname? So I hear people, looks a bit like Swift, somebody by the name of Swift, right? So cheesy joke for the day. So who can be faster than Swift? This is a starting line. Two more exceptional humans, individuals. Do you know who they are? With a name like Bolt, for sure win lah. Right? So my advice to you today is change your name if you want to work in this industry. Maybe your English name should be Income or profits, right? Then for sure you will prosper in this industry. So yeah, you have the marathon record holder, Eliud Kipchoge, on the left, and Usain Bolt, still the fastest man alive, on the right. I think the more important question here is what you see on screen. Are you in a sprint or a marathon? In life, it's actually a marathon. It's a long journey. It's not a sprint. Right? Your career will also be a marathon. Right? So there's no quick fix. I know there are apps that can make me grow hair immediately, as you saw. Right? But in real life, there's no quick fix. Right? There's no app for that. Yes, AI and machine learning and all those things are very incredible. Right? But you have to go back to the fundamentals. So, those athletes that I showed earlier, so what do? Obviously, they have to put in a lot of effort, they train a lot, right? So they have to have the fundamentals right. And if you're interested in getting into this industry, right, the CFA program is actually a very good fundamentals for you to consider taking, right, for you to actually prosper in this industry. So, yes, they train, their physical abilities and all that, but is that the only thing? So does that mean that, oh, you got the CFA program, yes, I'm all set. I'm ready to go places in this industry. No, you cannot just do one thing. So even the athletes, they study. They study tactics, they study strategy, they study their competitors. And also, of course, I'm sure you know that the athletes, the world-class athletes, they are the fittest people in the world. They really watch what they put in their bodies, right? So what am I saying? Am I saying that you have to go on a diet? I don't think, I probably will check with the employers outside later. I don't think they put into any job description that, hey, you must be on a certain diet in order to qualify for this job. Yes? No? Anyone come across that before? But here's the thing. If eating better makes your mind sharper, why not? So, what do you need to do to actually be an exceptional version of yourself, to excel in this industry? If you have seen our program booklet, you have seen all the different kinds of talks that we'll be having on stage. I still use the word on screen because I'm still so used to the Zoom and online things, right? So, now, CFA is about financial analysis, so you can build a financial model. But what good is the most awesome, accurate, best financial model if you can't communicate, convince people about it? What's the use if you are the smartest person in the room, but nobody wants to work with you? Right, so there's a lot more to that, and a lot of the talks that you will see later on today will actually help you, gear you towards building an exceptional career in this industry. And you need some more pointers? Don't worry, you don't have to climb a mountain to go and look for a guru. Right? Anyone else recognize the person on screen? Yes, no? See, nowadays, you just take a phone, you scan the person straight away, Google will tell you who that is, right? Yes, India's Prime Minister. Anyway, don't worry, you don't have to climb a mountain and look for gurus. Some of you here have already registered for a counseling session with our gurus, right? So make full use of that, right? They are here willing to share their knowledge, their experience, their journey in this industry. So, with all that said, putting this event together, right, it takes an exceptional team. Now, another sports analogy, I'm sure you'll recognize this one. You probably know that the two, for those who are Formula One fans, you probably know the names of the drivers, right? But as you can see from the picture, right, to excel, it's not like there's one superhero, there's no Avengers and all that, right? There's not one person with superpower that just makes everything possible. It takes a huge team to put it all together. So similarly for our Career Day event, right, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the people who have made it possible. By the way, this is a picture from last year. We haven't started taking pictures for this year, right? Not so fast. Right? So I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors, our employer partners, our event partners who have supported us in all these versions and made this event possible. Right? Also to our volunteers, right, who are our members, the gurus that you'll be meeting. Right? I'd like to thank them for their time and spending their Saturday morning here, helping to build a better industry here in Malaysia. And of course, also to our youth ambassadors. Where are you? Can you just raise your hands, wave if you are any of the youth ambassadors in the room? Okay, they're probably busy outside, busy with all the logistics, right? So it takes a team to put that together, right? And of course, to the organizing committee, right, who have been juggling their work all this while to get to this point here, to bring this event to you, right? Enough about everyone else. I think today is about you. Let's start building an exceptional you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jun Yong. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the president of CFA Society Malaysia. Come on, clap your hands for this gentleman right here. Thank you very, very much.